Friday the 10th of February. Let me tell you something. Friday the 10th of February, there's nothing happening in London. There's nothing. But if there was 100,000 things happening in London, this motive I'm about to tell you would still be number one. There's nothing happening anyway. But if there's 100,000 things, this is the one.
My diary.
I am doing a party, family. This time we've done a bunch throughout last year that all sold out and whatever. This time it's at Flippers. We're doing it different this year, yeah. Flippers is owned by Usher and Jimmy Iovine. It's a skating venue. You don't have to skate. Skating is not mandatory. Can you
skate, bro?
Yeah, I'm a skater.
I swear on.
Yeah, I'm a skater.
I can't, I'm big and clumsy.
But skating is not mandatory. I've got my own DJs. I've got Rachel Anson's going to be playing as well. I've got a few other DJs. It's going to be sick, yeah? So, all you need to do is go to chuckieonline.co.uk for tickets and whatnot. As I said, Friday the 10th, yeah, it's music vibes. You can, as I said, you don't have to skate. If you do want to, it's great.
We got 1 minute left.
You can play, you can go to the bar, you can vibes, you can eat food, all of that stuff, yeah?
Yeah, he's a pussy. You see my man there? You see my man?
Look at the pose.
And when I buck him, eventually at the top, I'm going to say to him, you see you?
Is this before? Is this before or after you went in jail?
This is 012, bro. I was like 18. So this is before jail. This is way before jail.
Oh right.
So you were doing all of this before jail.
Yeah. And then the kitchen thing is very territorial. It's like, right, this is mine. So I control all of this, and you have to bow down. That's how it is. It's like the army, bro. That's the only way I can really describe it. I used to go out when I'm moving to Gal. Hi, my name's Natty. I'm a chef.
What? Dumping a panty now. To
witness, get the wet. You see in school, I was a good youth. You know, like I just used to play sport and that. And then my transition kind of happened after I got stabbed. I went to a restaurant in the Shard. I went for the opening. I was a commis chef.
In the Shard?
In the Shard, in a restaurant called Oblix.
But how are you?
I'm good, my bro.
Let's take him away from this.
I'm good, my bro. How are you?
I'm good, man. Like Poet mentioned to me a while ago. See you in the kitchen, just cooking up magic and doing all kinds of stuff and that. I wanted to know. I wanted to know what this was about. I wanted to know who you was, where you come from. Like, where are you from? The same ends?
I'm from Peckham, bro.
Oh right.
I'm from Peckham.
Oh right. So you grew up in Peckham as well at the time as well, where
proper. Yeah, Ghetto versus Peckham and Peckham versus Brixton and all of that. Yeah. So it was a mad little time, but yeah, nice area now, gentrified. Rooftop bars.
I seen it in the car park. It's mad.
Fam, let me tell you something. I cannot fathom. Like I'll speak to someone, let's say a girl just come to London or whatever, and it's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. I think I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go out for drinks in Peckham.
Go to Peckham.
What? Brother, you go for drinks in Peckham?
When I came out of jail, fam, I couldn't believe it. Honestly, bro. I was serious. This is somewhere I've lived my whole life. Man's come out and I'm seeing just bare I can't call them yuppies because it's not even, but it's just like everyone's on it's just different now. The energy's different. Everyone's just mad happy. Rooftop bar here, this, that.
You can't get over the rooftop bar, can you?
Outside cinemas and that. I'm saying Ross. Yo. Like, this is serious.
Outside cinemas.
Outside cinemas, bro. I don't know about that. Like we're in Dulwich. You know what I mean?
I hear that. You know what? Okay, paint the picture. See, as a young buck, paint the picture of what Peckham was like for you.
Peckham was just like, you know what I mean? Obviously, going through that, so bearing in mind that this was the period of when it was ghetto versus Peckham, so the ghetto youths are trying to run up in man's school. So I went to a prolific school in Peckham, St. Thomas the Apostle. So this was a main school for Peckham youths. So these youths are coming down to man's school every day, jumping over fences, trying to get in, roughing up man's deputy head teachers and that.
What?
Mr. Cowdrey.
Mr. Cowdrey.
Mr. Cowdrey, if you're watching this, trust me, Cowdrey held it.
What was he? Was he on a swingers as well?
No, they tried to rough him up, and I can tell you, it was serious.
Well, why was the man then punching up the teachers and that?
No, they were trying to get into the school because obviously there was bare PYGs in the school, innit?
Right.
Yeah, so it was just frying.
This is mad. Cowdrey just out here trying to get away.
You know, Mr. Cowdrey, his face used to go red. He looked like Winston Churchill. Like.
Oh my
serious? God. He's only 65 bags a year just trying to get a little holiday and...
So what? Wait, are you talking... So what happened? How did that end? That there?
Bro, police come down. Do you know, it's because there used to be always police outside man's school anyway. So it was just like, because it's it's basically on Queen's Road, Peckham.
Yeah.
So it's mains. So it's very easy to get there. So there's just bare feds anyway, so it got cleared out quickly. But it was just frying non-stop. You know what I mean? Like, but school period was an experience that you needed to have to grow up to really understand like what Peckham was really like. You feel me?
Yeah. But obviously, then a lot of that like would have shaped you, like that would have shaped your mentality out of school a little bit, though.
Yeah.
And talk a little bit on that, because obviously, naturally, if that's the environment that you're around and these are the things that's happening, you can't switch off from that.
But you know, as you see in school, I was a good youth. You know, like I just used to play sport and that. And then my transition kind of happened after I got stabbed.
What happened?
A girl set me up.
Go.
Like, when was this? 010. That's taking it way back. I was like 15, 16. And some girl that I was linking, she set me up.
Wait, you can't. You know me, I'm a man.
Yeah, you know.
I love it. You see me, I'm a crime doc man. I'm a crime doc man. You get what I'm saying? Do you know what it was? So hear what I'm saying? Like what? Like.
So I was chatting to one thing.
Yeah.
I'm linking this thing hard, but the people she was dealing with before, the brother she was dealing with before, we was having altercations because obviously I'm going down to the area. Peckham's got beef with their area because it's basically Old Kent Road, so they're right next to each other. But Old Kent Road, Waterloo, round them ways. Then my cousin started speaking to her best friend, and obviously we're young, so he's just chatting off like, oh yeah, like man, smashed up your bedrooms, X, Y, and Z. This girl set me up, bro.
Oh, mad.
Can you even imagine?
So then what did that, like, where was you? What happened? Like, how did she do it? I was
at some festival, what's the festival called again, bro? Thames Festival. It's in Waterloo. It's that beginning of September times. It's like a carnival.
Yeah.
Told me to come to one street. Come there. There's like 80 man waiting for me.
Oh my
God.
Obviously, I've gone there with bare man already because I already knew that it was an area where it could potentially get cracking. So I've probably gone there with like 15 man. But we've gone there and it was just techie.
And they've come direct for you.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Shit, how did you get away from that?
Boy, I got banged in my face. Obviously, these times I was wham because I was playing rugby in it. Like I used to play rugby, so I was size. I was probably like this size at like 16.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I was this size at 16.
I was this size at 16.
You know what I mean? So like, man banged in my face. I heard a shank get flicked out, so I was just like, you know what? Time for me to cut. Try to barge through, bury them. Man's cutting out as I'm ducking around the car. I thought I just got banged in my back. I'm ducking. Seen there's like 4 men behind me. They've all got shanks in their hands. I'm thinking, right, if I get bagged now, I'm done.
They caught you?
No. What? I'm here, Ak.
No, man. Obviously they caught. Like, yeah, but when they sank. Obviously they still.
Yeah. That was the first one. But obviously, as I'm ducking out, I've turned around and I've seen that there's bare man behind me. You know what I mean?
So how did you get away from them? All of them.
I ran into a pub.
Is it?
Went to the toilet.
That's dangerous, blood.
My back is on fire. I'm thinking, brother, what the fuck is this? Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you something here. See, that's the part of the streets and that like doesn't get talked about too much. It's like girls setting man up, bro. And you know,
it's
like
a dangerous thing, bro.
I remember I told the story as well where I felt like, bro, oh my God. Sometimes I think back at this day and I think, how we got out of that? How we got out of this situation, bro? And this was in North London as well, by the way. Flipping. Me and my brethren, we've gone out. We've
How many years ago?
Say not Tottenham.
No, I think it was near Edmonton, to be fair.
Thank the Lord.
Where was this?
This was years ago.
Them days there, them areas used to be scatty.
Brother, me and my brethren, my brethren has met one girl, yeah? He's then told me, he wanted me to drive him to the girl. He said, oh, there's a brethren there, whatever. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll go, yeah? So anyway, we've gone to the yard, whatnot now. And then flipping, it was her brethren, but then there was one brother there, yeah? So already, like, and I've always been like this. Like, I'm a sociable person and that, but if someone's inviting me somewhere, I'm always a bit funny about like people that I don't know being there. But ultimately, I'm in someone's yard, isn't it? So anyway, we're there, whatnot, and then like he's on the phone, and my intuition was like, I don't know about this. You know, like he's making it seem like he's just having a conversation with somebody, but it sounds too code wordy-ish. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Next minute now, about 15, 20 minutes later, about 8 mans pulled up to the yard. I said, oh my God. And it's just me and my brethren. So now, like, my heart and my adrenaline is going through the roof, bro. Because I'm thinking, how the hell are we going to get out of here? Cut a long story short. So what I've done is I've played the flipping, like, the nonchalant, like, kind of vibe, whatnot. I don't smoke, innit? But I've gone over to the brother. Yo, brother, have you got a light?
Bro, but that's
you know, like, I'm just going, yo,
you got to the ice act.
Yeah. I'm just, like, on a super, like, I'll live it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yo, brother, you got a light? He's like, nah. Yo, buddy, you got Rizla. I'm just doing all of that, yeah.
anything.
So, yeah.
Just make it seem easy.
And I'm just like trying to chat to one of them or whatever, but they're not really like, yeah. So anyway, I'm saying to my brethren, listen, obviously, I need to get out of it still. Like, that's how we're talking, like just low, whatnot. So I'm saying to him, if he finds a way out, I'm gonna go to the toilet because I'll just go out last. A reason being as well, because my brethren was a lot bigger as well. I just felt like they're more likely to jump on him as a threat, because I've seen that before. More time when the man them come in, they're looking at the dude who's big, like with a beard and whatever, who looks like the threat, innit? So anyway, these times these men are mingling around, whatever, but you can see that they're just like eyeing man up. But at this point, they just got so comfortable. I've got up and gone to the toilet. I'm in the toilet for ages. When I've like taken a look out, I've seen that my brethren's not there. So I'm at this point, I've realised either he's gone or he's somewhere near the door or whatever. So I've come out of the toilet, like there's two dons talking to each other or whatever, and then I'm just kind of just looking at my phone, whatever. Boom, man, get outside, cut. Bro, to this day, that girl never rang a man's phone. Never rang. And I genuinely believe they probably at some point looked around and thought, hold on, wait a minute, where's these guys gone?
Where they gone?
Yeah, where they gone? Nah, them times they're out, gone. That thing there could have ended horribly, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Horribly. Even I remember one time watching flipping something on TV, yeah, where one don, it's like some old white brother met one girl, and then obviously the girl was lining him up in it, but he didn't know. He's thinking that he's gonna chop and whatnot. These times, she's like said, "Oh, I need to go to the car, or whatever." She's left the house and left the door open for the dudes to run up in the yard. No. They've gone in the yard.
Straight back door.
She's thinking that they're just going in there to rob him. They've gone there, collapsed the brother.
Straight back door. You got to close the back door, boy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But that's all part of the street game, and I think that like enough people miss that bit, bro. Enough people miss that.
I'm telling you.
But you said that changed you.
Yeah, that was the transition of like man really getting deeper into like the street life. That was like raw. Man's gone from being just a funny brother who's cool with all the man them to now I'm actually in the street. I'm rolling with my shank.
Yeah.
I've got it on me. I'm ready. Because
that's long.
Because it's just like raw. My lifestyle's now changed. Like the same things that I was doing before. Man's not really on it. It's like now man's angry. I'm just like raw. Like why? Do you get what I mean? Like you're angry. You're aggressive. It's just like, it's not you're not the same person. I mean yeah. From there, bro. That's how I kind of got involved in like doing fuckery.
It's mad how like an incident like that can literally just take your innocence away straight away.
100%, bro.
Completely.
100%, because you're not thinking about like raw. You're just thinking raw. Like I need to have my thing just in case the situation like that happens again.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've never was the closest I was involved to something like that was we went to go and link some gal, and then one of the gal was like,
it's always gal, bro.
Yeah, the gal was
like, is he gal, bro? Listen, if women use their head, bro. Listen, if a woman uses their head, brother, I'm telling you, they're dangerous, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
Dangerous, bro. Dangerous.
We went to the house, we were running joke, and she goes, I'm calling it LOS. And if you're from like my ends, the ends I'm from, like 06, maybe 05 actually, LOS, they were, the least amount of man I've seen LOS with is 25.
Wow.
No, dude.
And anytime anyone said LOS is coming, you would just see the roads full of people like them kia. It's mad, bro. So when she said that, I said to the man, "Them, yeah, I'm out."
Yes.
You think I want to sit down and?
So that was the
sit down, Pope. Sit down,
yeah.
Pope. Sit down. She's calling 50 man. This is a 2-bedroom house. There's not even space for them. Let's go.
Yeah, I hear that.
It doesn't feel safe. I wasn't on it, man. I got other things to do, man. Power Rangers on at 7, man. Let's leave.
I hear that.
But you see that period of time like that, 16 to 19 time. Man's so happy man's out of that.
Yeah.
Like it's just like them times were treacherous, my brother.
So wait, was you chefing up from then?
Yeah, so cool. So I was on the road thing.
Like cooking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
So I was involved. Like so then that summer.
Yeah.
11 summer. that's when like, I was getting in bare trouble and whatnot. Then as I got in trouble, my mum and dad were on me. They were on, man, like, raw, if you don't pattern up, like, I'm gonna ship you up. And
To where?
Where?
to Guyana or Barbados or somewhere just quay out.
Yeah.
Guyana's mad.
Yes,
Guyana's mad.
yeah, somewhere just quay out, bro. And my granddad was on me. It was like, because I'm doing madness, innit? Then I always used to make cakes with my aunt because she used to own a cake shop. And then the only thing that I really thought about doing was like, right, like, just try the cooking thing. So I started trying it, went to Lewisham College. And then, it's like, I started making money from it. And I said, right, this
How?
Because I did my full course, did my level 1 NVQ chef diplomacy. Then obviously the Olympics was that summer after, innit?
Right.
So first year was from September 2011 till like May 2012. So now the Olympics are starting. They've recruited bare of us from there as commie chefs. And then we started making some good dough. So I'm thinking, like, this chef thing can pattern.
So where was you working somewhere, or was you just chefing from your yard?
I was just doing college. And I had a little part-time job in Tesco's or something, you know what I mean? And obviously,
But who was you making like stuff for to actually make, like, who was you shotting these things to?
What, cakes or...
Yeah, cakes,
or
everything.
Oh, so my aunt had her own business,
Okay.
and I was just helping her make these cakes.
Yeah, okay.
That's how the passion even started growing.
Yeah.
Then from there, obviously, I started doing the college thing.
Yeah.
And then just started working. Obviously, I had a part-time job on the side, and obviously I was shotting a bit of lard.
Okay.
And then, bro, it just...
But how did you make money from? Because you said that I realised you could make money from the food.
Oh, no, because the pay that they were paying, man was making some good bread, like, per week, and they were giving me, it was a week.
For your auntie?
Nah, from the actual working in the Olympics.
Oh, serious?
Oh,
You worked in the
okay, yeah,
Olympics?
that's what I was
so
making.
I was working in the Asian section, but obviously I was a commie chef in there, and it was lit, bro. There was bare gal, bare man. They were like, it was lit. I was thinking, raw, like, this can't be kitchen life.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like, bro, you know, it was more the realization of, like, bro, like, how the fuck can this be, like, kitchen life, bro? Like, there's things running around, there's everyone's just cooling, smoking bare loud, everyone's just chilling. I'm thinking, you know what? This is a pattern, bro.
So, you know what man, them are funny? So, you know what man, them are funny? I've said, yeah, man, the time I got into a serious problem that was with a gal, it's always gal.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
the first thing he says, there was bare gal.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the way that you see it and interpret things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what his joke? You know his joke is that sometimes, not to say this wouldn't have happened
Thank
for
you,
you,
my
bro, but it's like sometimes for certain people, if you see a woman being into something or a gal being into something or being impressed by something, then it inspires you even more so. You get what I'm saying? You're in the kitchen. You're in the kitchen now. In this example here now, you're in the kitchen. Enough times you might tell certain man, yo, bro, like, if you whip it, like, bro, it's not like, trust me. But it's the moment that you whip it for a girl, bro, and they like it.
Bro, it's the ultimate.
All of a sudden,
code,
the passion's
bro,
there.
Bro, it's the ultimate cheat code, bro.
Yeah,
I can't
right.
lie to you, like
you can cook it.
like the cooking thing. Like I used to go out when I'm moving to gal. Hi, my name's Natty. I'm a chef.
What? Damping a panty now. To
Witness, get the wet floss on.
Oh
Bring
my
that.
God! Damping a what? The legs shaking immediately. I bet.
Bro,
I
I'm
start my
telling
game
you,
up.
bro. But majority of the time they'll be like, "You're not a chef. You're a drug dealer." I say, "No, darling. Back out some food on them. Show it to them. Pictures.
Show them some food.
Show them real life cuisines."
Right.
Not that type of food.
Right then. Show them some food.
Yeah, then bro, like, yeah. So it was like that was the transition, and then from there I started doing. I went to a restaurant in the Shard. I went for the opening. I was a commie chef
In the Shard?
in the Shard in a restaurant called Oblix.
Is this before? Is this before or after you went jail?
This is 012, bro. I was like 18. So this is before jail. This is way before jail.
Oh right.
So you were
okay,
doing
yeah,
all
when-
of this before jail?
Yeah,
Oh
brother.
shit.
That's fucking cold.
So he was working in a Shard.
Yeah, I worked there for 4 years. I worked worked there for 4 years.
And what was that like?
That was decent. That was decent.
Did
You
it
know,
open your eyes to like just being in and around like a different class of people in a
Do you know
sense?
it was just very much, it introduced me to a lot of different cultures. So it was just
Right.
like I'm meeting bare different people: Spanish, Italian, French, Chinese, Asian, all the different people that you can meet. And it's just like it's made me more able to appreciate different cultures and where they come from and X, Y, and Z. And it opened my eyes to really that like there's so much going on in the world more than just Southeast London.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Then from there, man, just worked my way up, bro. Worked my way up. I started taking it mad serious because one of my head chefs badded me up one time asking me like, "Rah, are you gonna be a commie chef your whole life?" Like Donnie took me to the side, bro, and I'll never forget that. Donnie badding man down. And that was when the penny dropped, and I said, you know what, man, I have to take this thing serious.
So what are the different levels though? Like you're saying.
So obviously, it's like you know, in the army, it's like sergeant, lieutenant. So obviously, the base is like prep chef, like you're peeling potatoes and carrots and. You know what I mean?
That's your thing.
Yeah,
My
serious.
thing. See the way I peel. It's crazy.
Saying quick things.
You say
Steam
proper
peeler and that.
You say you're proper peelers.
Bro, a proper peeler, bro. You need that. It's good
Of
equipment
course,
to
yeah.
have that.
Like, I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just saying that's his thing.
For my thing, yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
I think we're gonna get to my
I'm
bit
sure
now.
Poet can whip it.
Yeah,
though.
no, you can.
That's why you're my brother. You know,
Right.
Uber Eats sent me a message today.
I think now the next bit might be me. Go. What's the
Yeah,
next
so
bit now?
the step after that's commie chef. So it's like you're given a little bit of responsibility, but it's not really that much, and you have to always answer to your chef de party.
Okay.
And then the position after commie chef is a demi chef de party.
A demi chef de
Yeah,
party.
so it's like half a chef de party.
Right, and what's that?
So it's like you're not controlling your section yet, but you still got authority over my man.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. And
So it's-
obviously both my man and this one, they're both like whippers though.
No, they're meaty.
They're meaty?
Yeah, because you just come out of college or you've just first got your first experience in the kitchen, so it's just like, raw, you're trying to learn, you're trying to get the experience of like, raw, I want to learn this, so I'm willing to put my all in, and you're looking up at your CDP. Because I remember when I was a commie, my CDP, I was thinking, raw, like this bread is too cold.
Oh man.
Like this bread is way too cold. And he wasn't even the boss. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
That's mad.
But he's on you because he wants you to do better. Because
Right.
if he's got his team pushing, then it's more like, raw, he's gonna get his promotion that he needs.
So these are all the teams that are broken down in the kitchen.
Yeah, so obviously you got prep chef, commie chef, demi chef de party, chef de party, senior chef de party, junior sous.
What's Junior Sue?
So you're basically management now, innit?
Okay.
So a sous chef is like, it's a French word, but I think it means like under chef. So it means under the head chef.
Under the
So
head
when the
chef.
head chef ain't there, you're in control.
Right, okay.
So
okay, when the head chef's there, yeah. So let's go to the shard quickly, right?
This is crazy.
So you see when the head chef's there, the head chef's in there whipping or
Yeah.
delegating.
Yeah.
Are they whipping or just telling?
So you know, it's more. It depends on the kitchen, bro. Because
Let's just say the shard.
yeah, it's cool.
Was the head chef whipping?
I've had two different head chefs at the Shard. My first one, he took me under his wing.
Right.
Fabian, he saw the potential from young and was like, cool, I'm gonna teach you fishmongery, butchery, all these things that I didn't know fuck all about, bro. Like college prepares you for things, but it doesn't really prepare you for things like real life, innit? It's like a crash course, but it doesn't really prepare you for things real life. So it's just like,
So to stop you, this is making me realise bare women can't cook because
they can't cook.
Yeah, I like the way this is sounding. Mum, you
can't
can't
cook.
cook, man. Mum, you're alright, but this is really
Oh
cooking.
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Butchery and this and I just think go in the kitchen.
No,
this
but they
is how we
can,
do
but
it.
they just like it is. They
Wait,
just
there's levels.
Yeah, there's levels.
It's just different, innit? It's just
Yeah.
like, cool, the food I'm putting out is like culinary artistry.
Right,
Like I'm
right.
trying to put like it's artistic.
Yeah.
Home food's different because that's just bag of flavors, but it's just like but you know what I mean? It's just like slop of this, slop of it. There's no real refinement in it.
Right. 'Cause so the head chef now.
Yeah.
So you had two. There was one that put had you
So,
under
yeah,
his wing.
so there was one. So he's in the kitchen every day. He's on the pass. He's making sure that his team's running proper. As soon as he left, we had a new chef come in, and he was a computer chef in his office, tucked away. We're not learning nothing off of him. I don't even know if you can cook, big man.
Okay, so he's the one who basically just comes in and delegates, makes sure that you're doing, but he's not actually in there whipping.
Yeah, I want to see you, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? As a head chef, this is your kitchen. You need to put your stamp on it. Like,
Yeah,
right, like,
facts.
This is and in the
I hear that
and in the
slur.
kitchen thing, it's very territorial. It's like, right, this is mine. So I control all of this, and you have to bow down. That's how it is. It's like the army, bro. That's the only way I can really describe it in these proper serious restaurants. And he wasn't really doing it for me. And me and him weren't really getting along. So I ended up cutting from there
Right.
because I had a madness in service with one. He burnt me. I tried to fight him.
Oh, in the kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen. Yeah.
He
What?
burnt you by accident, or
Yeah, but imagine my man's open up a thing called a just oven. So the oven's wide, like it's probably as wide as this chair, but fucking mad charge goes up to like 600 degrees, mad hot. Donnie's opened it and it's burnt my whole arm here, and then looked at me and said, "What?
Oh, so he's talking as like
What?
he's done it on
Fucking
purpose.
was?" I said, "Are you sick, fam?" So me and him started.
Man's got the one of the fucking steaks now and slapped it round his. Yeah, blood.
medium
hear
rare
that.
ting, boom.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, hit him, give him with the blue steak now, slap him round
Black
the.
and
Yeah,
blue ting.
I hear that.
Yeah,
Strong.
like, clart him in.
Yeah, clart him to
Yeah,
bits
yeah.
with that.
Yeah, so me and him had a madness. Then I got a violent disciplinary for aggressive behaviour towards other members of staff.
Oh wow. But that's obviously like,
Bro, like,
You could never have been my friend and phoned me and told me that. I would have laughed for 15 minutes and phoned you an hour later.
but you know the wicked this was?
That's crazy.
I was going to get a transfer to Miami to work in their sister restaurant.
Yo, who?
oh wow.
Have you ever heard of a restaurant called Zuma? Zuma, Rocker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, hold
Rocker.
on. Wait,
So
think
Rocker,
Rocker,
so
yeah,
their mainstream restaurant is called Zuma, yeah?
Yeah.
And then obviously Rocker stems off of it, and so does Obelix, and then there's a private members club called the Arts Club.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna, my promotion next after senior CDP was Junior Sue,
Right.
and that was for, I was gonna get transferred to Zuma in Mayfair, then they were gonna send me over to Miami.
Are there any cats in Zuma?
Cats like what? Sniff cats?
Okay. Someone will get it.
I caught it. But go on anyway.
Yeah.
He's too dumb.
Yeah.
But
So
go
yeah, I held a violent disciplinary, and then I couldn't get my position anymore. So it was just like, what's the point of me being there?
Right.
And they gave my promotion to a guy that I was working with, who's basically the same level as me, but he didn't have the tech. So I was pissed off. So I just cut.
What did you do after that?
I went to a Michelin star restaurant.
Okay.
Is that better or worse?
Yeah. So it's gone like from. So I've played.
How was you able to get that with that underneath your name though?
Because my CV's banging by then. I've been in a place for 4 years.
Right.
My progression, like, if you look at my CV, it's been like I've gone from college, Olympics,
Right.
some little fuckery. Now, man's been at a restaurant for 4 years. I've held down a position, and now I've gone all the way up to senior CDP,
Right.
and I'm still mad young. I'm like 20.
Wow.
This is mad, bro.
Yeah, I'm like 20, 21. Yeah, I was like 20. 'Cause when I left there February 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so yeah, so my CV was banging, and on top of it, my old sous chef, he used to work with the head chef at the restaurant I was going to. So it was a plug-in thing. So he said, "Raw, like, my man, he's cold, X, Y, and Z." So I've gone into this place as a very high position, and it was just like, it was difficult. It's like I've gone from playing for like Scunthorpe United to playing for Real Madrid, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
Nice.
And explain, like, talk me through that. Like, what's the differences that
It's
you
just
felt
levels,
immediately?
bro. It's just like everything is so much more fine-tuned. Like, certain things you can get away with in normal kitchens because it's like we're busy, so they can turn a blind eye to it. In these serious kitchens, bro, they ain't not a blind eye.
What was a common mistake that you made?
In terms of like, it's more like the cleanliness. That everything needs to be so tidy. So at the end of the service, your chef's coming around with a fucking a torch, looking in all your fridges, making sure everything is clean. If not, bro, he's ripping you. He's gonna make sure that the whole kitchen is clean. It's just like you're more of a cleaner than you are a chef.
Right.
Like, you got to clean your oven while it's hot, your fryer while it's warm, so get all the gunk out of it. Like, you got to do everything, mop everything, take down everything, label everything. It's just it's very regimented, and it gets drilled into you.
What type of restaurants is that? Because that's where I need to go from now.
This restaurant,
I like
was
to know
called,
that.
this restaurant was called City Social.
City Social.
Yeah. It's in
What type
Bishopsgate.
of caliber of restaurants do they have that type of? Do they implement that type
Have
of?
you heard of
attitude?
Jason Atherton?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a Power Ranger.
It's, purple one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it? Pollen Street Social, City Social.
What restaurant in this country? Is it like Mayfair restaurant?
Yeah,
here,
they're all like mad fancy. They're all like
They're
mad
proper-
fancy,
yeah.
They're proper
It's-
bougie,
it's
but that's
like-
like a different type of bougie.
Yeah,
though, right?
it's like when you go to a star restaurant, you're looking at like 6-course tasting menus,
Is it we looking
8-course
at? Is
tasting
it here?
menus. Yeah.
What
Because
is
you know
this here?
he spoke about how clean
City
it is.
Social.
I like that.
Look
Chuckie.
at the aesthetic. Huh?
Look at that. I like how clean the kitchen is. The fact that the chef is basically banging on that the kitchen has to be clean.
Clean.
Well,
Let
that's
me know
part,
the
that
food's
would be part
proper.
of what they got they get their ratings on as well, though, isn't it? If like people are coming to rate,
Fam, listen, you're a cleaner. You're not a chef no more, bro.
But,
Man's having to mop the freezer with water and it's freezing while you're mopping, bro.
This feels right. I went to a bloody restaurant in Paris the other day. The man coughed and gave me the food. I said, "Big man,
yeah, that's nuts.
this is crazy."
But that's what you're.
It's
That's
none
what
of that,
you're.
bro. It's none of that, bro.
Here you go.
If you want to go for good service and you're really about you want everything to be so patterned, you need to start switching it up from like there to like the Michelin star restaurants or like the ones with like rosettes and stuff.
And then I'm giving that's not for my story. Really. I
Back
feel
to
about
you.
the girls giving them the wrong impression. Man.
Back to the story though.
Yeah.
So like, obviously you was there. It was a lot more regimented. Yeah. Did you enjoy that?
Do you know what it was? I wasn't ready. Yeah, he's a pussy. He's a pussy. You see my man there? You see my man?
Look at the pose.
And when I buck him, eventually at the top, I'm gonna say to him, "You see you, Paul Walsh, he's blessed though. That was my old head chef.
Paul's cool,
blessed.
yeah. Paul looks cool though.
Paul's cool.
Do you know I like Paul? He's looking directly at the camera.
Yeah,
He's like a geezer. He might go and watch Man United. This wanker here, Chelsea fan.
Are we putting these on the?
You know he's a Chelsea fan.
Is he?
Oh,
No,
is
he's
he?
a Chelsea fan.
No way.
No, he's a
Hell, I
Chelsea
can feel it. Look at him. The watch is not even his. He's borrowing it from his girl. Blueface Rolly though. I'm rating this thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But by the way, we're just looking at the more note just for audio listeners. We're just looking at the chefs at a particular restaurant. But yeah, anyway.
So yeah, it was like I wasn't mentally prepared for it because at that period of time in my life, it was like there was bare things that happened. So I need consistency, and I lost all consistency. I left my good job. There was just my own personal life. There was a lot of fuckery going on. So it was like I wasn't focused on the job, and I've gone into a section where it's techie, and then you got these mad pompous middle class white youths that are saying stuff like, "Raw, your brethren must get stabbed every day. You're from Peckham."
Oh, so yeah, the microaggressions.
And I'm saying to them, bro, what are you talking about, Ak? Like they're saying things and it's riling me up. But I'm just like, you know what? At the end of the day, you're gonna have your opinion regardless. So it's just like, cool. Let me just get on with it. But yeah, it's just like, and because I've gone in there at a high position, I'm all these lot's boss essentially.
Right. So that's another thing as well.
Yeah. So it's like I'm you lot's boss, but you lot are trying to run rings around me. When in my last restaurant, I'm running rings around everyone. So it's like I was a big fish in a small pond. Now I'm a small fish in a big pond.
And also, there's probably the class power shift as well, because obviously you are younger than them. Yeah, you're obviously from a lower class. They're a higher class, and they're under you. So it's like they, in their mind, they probably can't even fathom that in their head
thinking,
anyway.
who the fuck is my man, bro? Who the fuck's this you?
Yeah,
My man's just coming from nowhere. And he's just mad blessed with everyone. Nah, so
it's mad. Sorry to interrupt you, bro. It's actually kind of mad to think that like the default wouldn't be right, because you know, on one hand you can say, right, like who the fuck is my man, and like who's this you like coming in doing whatever. But then you can also say the same thing by saying, yo, who's this? Like he's young and he's here and he's like
cadence.
Yeah, it's like, you understand what I'm saying? Attitude and mentality. It's like no one usually goes for that. It's only like one person out of the group that will usually be like, nah, who is that? Usually everyone else is kind of like
standoffish.
Yeah, and people remember we said earlier on in the pot competition. People don't even like that. They don't even like it. They want to be the only one there. But yeah, go on anyway.
Yeah, so yeah, I've gone there and it was just like my head wasn't screwed on enough. Like the way I needed to work in, I needed to be a lot more focused. So, and the hours were long. So I've gone from working like 8 to 12. So 8 in the morning to 12 at night. That's a normal shift. And now this new place, I'm going 6 to 1 in the morning, bro.
Mad.
You have no life, bro. You have no life. Your life is work. And all these lot are jobs worths. So you're still meant to start at 6 o'clock. These lot are in there from 5:30 in the morning, bro. So by the time you get to work, there ain't nothing going on. You ain't no pots, no pans, no equipment. So what they do is they only order enough equipment for like half the kitchen. So you have to be in work. I can't lie, it's fuckery.
So then what happened after that then?
So I ended up quitting, you know. I walked out still. I walked out. So the night before I walked out, I had a bad service. I essentially made the whole kitchen go down. So like, you know, like when you go to restaurants and that, and your food comes out within 10 minutes, and you're thinking, raw, like, how the fuck did this meal come out in 10 minutes? It's because it's called a thing called mise en place. So like, you prep your stuff for this dish, but you don't fully prep it. So it's like you would have like, so imagine there's 8 elements in a dish. You'd have all 8 elements individually ready. Do you get what I mean? So when it's time to cook this bit of meat or whatever, all the elements are ready. So you just got to combine it. So
all the prep is done. So it's just about putting it into action. That's it.
So now it's just you're in service.
Because I usually think 10 minutes, big man, is this even cooked? But realistically, everything they need to prepare is already done.
And all they're doing is literally cooking that bit of meat.
Right.
That's the science behind how kitchens run. Okay. So this is where, for example, if you go into a restaurant and there's like fucking 20 tables, all coming together, and all of them order no starters, that kitchen's gonna go down.
Why?
Because there's nothing before it, so it's all straight fires. Right. So for example, if there's a starter before it means that you can waver the length of time of how long the dish is going to take to come out, if you get what I mean.
100.
If it's a straight fire, there's nothing else in front of it, bro. It's just, you want that food. So imagine you get 20 steaks all well done.
Yeah.
Brother, these people waiting all fucking 20 minutes, half an hour, bro.
Yeah, because then there's nothing before it.
And
so then, how did you make the kitchen go down though?
So I made the kitchen go down because I fucked up. So I was going down, and because I was going down, so the guy on meat's calling the times on all tables because meat controls everything.
Right. Okay.
Because your meat has to rest. Fire for that, innit? But we're talking in chefy terms now, so man's got an exemption on this one. Man's got an exemption, yeah. But why for that anyway?
All right, dickhead.
You tried to get me. You tried to get me on that. 1-0 to you. I like that. Yeah. But yeah, see, now you've all made it all strange on that.
Yeah, don't worry. Just do your thing now. We're done for me.
Yeah. So like, so once the meat's rested, yeah, it's like now I can now go on my table. So for example, I've got 7 different steaks, all cooked at different temperatures, and I'm going on 2 different tables. So I'm gonna say table 46, we're gonna go in 6 minutes. Table 52, we're gonna go in 8 minutes. Yeah. Right. So in 6 minutes time, so I'm gonna count every minute. So 5 minutes, table 46. 4 minutes, table 46. Let's play it. But while we're playing, it's now a minute and a half on table 12. Or whatever the table number is. Do you get it?
Okay.
So once it's a flow, innit? So it's like a well-oiled machine. Once there's fuckery going on, bro,
it ruins the whole thing.
The whole setup, bro. So I made the kitchen go down because I was getting slammed on service.
So what does that mean?
I was on pasta, but I've got 2 starters and I've got like 6 mains. Yeah. But I'm getting slammed on starters, so I'm only being able to push out my starters without getting my mains prepared.
Okay.
So what's happened is that when they're saying 2 minutes, I'm saying no, I need like 5 minutes. So now all the tables have now gone back a bit. Do you get what I mean?
Right.
So now if you're at the end of the queue and your table fucking 64, you're not getting your food for an hour. So I've made the whole kitchen go down. Every single person in that place went down because of me.
So then, what does that look like when it goes down,
bro? How
do you recover it?
I went red. Like, I was embarrassed.
How do you recover it?
Bear man jump in your section. So now you're worrying people because people are in your section, and it's like it's an invasion of your personal space. It's like, right, this is my section. Don't come over here.
But they have to come over there because you're not working efficiently. So now you're embarrassed and you're like, I don't want you over here, but you gotta be over here. What did I say about the village? The kitchen's the village.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
You gotta send him Australia. You gotta go Australia for that.
I can't go Australia.
What? Okay, fair enough.
But I'd like to go, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I hear you.
But we're gonna work on that. But yeah, like, so I made the whole kitchen go down. Yeah. So kitchen's gone down. Service is fucked. Chef's pissed. So usually I'd make my pasta dough the night before, so that when it comes in the morning I can just roll it out straight. Right. I was gonna fuck this thing. I said no, I'm not doing it. Gone home. Smoked a Dutchie, whatever. I forgot to set my alarm, yeah?
Oh, no.
Bro, I've woken up at the time I meant to start work.
No.
Yeah? I have now got in a cab, flew to work. By the time I got there, 7 o'clock. I'm already an hour behind. But remember, these people are in there from 5:30 in the morning. Yeah? Brother, I was so behind because in these serious kitchens, all your mise en place is you're doing fresh for the day. You're not doing things so you're not making things for like 3 days.
You're making it there.
You're making it fresh that morning for your day. And at the end of service, they're going to throw it out. Your sous chef's going to come with the torch and dash it out.
Yeah, make sure you're not even giving out anything from a few days before.
No, nothing. So I'm behind. So I messed up because I was doing these raviolis, yeah? But where I was in such a pickle, I forgot to seal them with water. So my head chef was on me from the night before. So what they usually do is at 11:30 they'll come around to check a section. My man's come around at 11:50 to come and check my section. Him personally, my head chef, he's dropped 2 of my raviolis in the water. They've opened up, so all the mixers will come out, pasta will come out. I'm bugging now. I'm thinking, oh wow, I'm in a chiz. Brother, dropped another one in. He's then went to my fridge. So I had an open door fridge like that, a little one like that. He's come with a tray, so obviously the tray's got all like 6 different things in it with like mise en place, yeah? My man's come and just dashed it on the ceiling. Fucking clean it up. What? Started spazzing. Oh, you're shit. He's a French brother. I don't even know how to imitate a French. You know,
right, yeah.
But yeah, shit, this and that. Senior chef the party. Do you get it?
Dickhead.
Do you get it?
You man can't talk.
Yeah, do you get it? Like, yeah. He was
what?
He was tweaking. So at that point, it's either I bang you in the face or I just got a cut because now I feel like a little man. You've even belittled me in front of the whole kitchen. And I understand, like, yes, authority thing, but brother, I'm not the guy for that.
So then how did that pan out then?
I walked out, bro.
Excuse the pun.
Yeah, to get it, pan out.
Right,
I like
then.
that. I like that.
Right, you understand what I'm saying? Strong, come on.
Yeah.
That was cold, though. That was cold. That was
serious,
cold.
innit? That was serious.
I read that one.
Yeah, so man just walked out, bro. I walked out. The day after, my head chef called me, Paul, and said, "Rah, like, come back." I just said, "No, I'm just done, man." As I'm leaving, my man's screaming, "You'll never get another job in London. I make sure of it. Nathaniel, senior chef the party." Yeah, just, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
The French guy said that.
What? My man's talking west, bro. Like he
Where's
was
he
on
from?
me.
What's wrong with you French brothers, man? Come
Bro,
on.
they're rude, fam. Serious.
Brother, I've been in Paris too many times. They just...
So, how did you? So obviously you lost. Did you? Is that a point where you lost your way a bit?
So from there, I lost the passion. Yeah, I lost the
Okay.
passion. But I'd always been dabbling from before, but not to the extent of once I left there. It was now like, yeah, I'm on this thing hard. So I left there, and then I've gone to a private members club in Mayfair,
Right.
and that was a mad party kitchen,
So completely different
bro.
contrast.
No, the food's banging. Food fucking
Yeah, I mean
crazy.
contrast in terms of vibe.
Yeah, like this was like the other one was like you're not allowed to talk you're not allowed to talk.
You just gotta whip it.
You're not allowed to talk, bro. In service, we can't talk. No.
That's nuts.
Can't talk, brother. Brother, I'm telling you, I've seen some mad shit. I've all seen sous chefs grab up the commie chef in the pot wash and slap him in his face and that.
Serious.
What? These
Violence like
in
that?
Big restaurants in the Hilton, Mayfair, like, yeah, fam. I'm telling you, this was on a trial shift. I've gone there for a junior soup position. I see my man take him and slap him. I said, oh wow.
Fuck.
At the end of the thing, when he comes to come to speak to me now, do you want the job? I said, you know what, bro?
I might leave this one out.
I'm easy.
I'll leave it out. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I can't
yeah.
lie. You're not dealing with a man like that.
So what? Like when? At what point did you end up going to jail? Like, because
So-
you obviously had a promising.
Yeah. So
Career.
So what happened was, so I went to the private. So it was that summer, the 2016 summer. That was the changing point because it was like, man, knees deep in it. So now, although I'm working full time, I'm trapping full time as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I got nicked, bro. I got nicked coming out of a rave, like, in Vauxhall, just on a random thing, like, out of nowhere. Got nicked, and then they built up this mad case around, man. So this happened in 2016. I ended up going jail to the end, like, middle of, like, 2019.
Oh, what? So they? Oh, wow.
You was there for 3 years.
3 years, bro.
Oh,
Released
that's
on a further
massive.
investigation.
So they were they onto you or just onto an operation that was you was
they were trying to
involved in?
build a story because it was like, to them, I look like a normal dude. I've always paid taxes. I've always
Yeah.
been working. You know what I mean? But when they started digging deeper into it, they're like, wow, like, this guy. So the thing they came with is like, you're a very sophisticated criminal. That's what they kept on pointing on me. Like, you're sophisticated. You're able to manipulate all your managers and all the people around you that work in these high scale buildings and restaurants to buy drugs off of you. So they built up this mad case against man. And then, yeah, ended up getting birded. But at the time, I had things going in my favour. So I'd gone back to work full time. I made it to final of Young Chef of the Year, like UK wide, like down to like the last 10
cold.
chefs.
Oh, wow.
That's cold. That's
Like,
cold.
like it was on BBC, everything, like, and they didn't care. They were like, at the end of the day, just because you've got a good talent, you're still a criminal.
They wanted to make an example out of
you're
you.
just smarter than the rest of us.
And do you know what? And in some points that goes against you, innit? Because it's like they'll look at it as in you know better, and you're trying to manipulate me.
They
That's
take
what
it
it
so
was.
personal, innit?
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was like. It was like they couldn't even understand it. Like, how the fuck have you managed to cut through, shotting drugs at all these restaurants and just cutting through like calm? So yeah, that's how I ended up getting nicked. And then yeah, from there went jail. But I had my plan before I went to jail. I went to eat at a restaurant called The Clink in Brixton. But there's all over the place. There's one in Brixton. There's one in Manchester, Bristol, Cardiff, and where's the next one? I don't remember. But yeah, they're offering like the same course that man did in college, but to inmates. Even pull it up, The Clink.
Put locations.
Let me get my
Where
drinks.
are they?
Ain't
One's
nobody
that one?
fucking with my clean.
There's one in Brixton, right?
There's one
Yeah,
in
yeah, that's the one
Brixton.
where I
What's
was
the one below that? It's
I'm gonna click on the website. Oh, you got I'll go.
so what I can see right now is it looks like what is it?
It's a
The Clink is a charity, yeah. Or it has a charity.
It has a
So-
charity, but you know, I don't even know they're fully open back to the
Go
public.
to
because of
does it
COVID.
say location?
Yeah, High Down, Brixton. I even see that up on there.
Style.
Style, yeah, Style, yeah. And what's the one under that?
So tell me about the clink.
Yeah, so the clink, yeah, so bro, I kind of knew like what my pattern was gonna be. I knew, cool, if I get sentenced for this, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. So I went to eat at the clink before just to see the standard of cooking, to know like raw what I want to aim for. Went to eat at this place maybe 3 or 4 months before I went to jail. So as soon as I've got sentenced, I started banging in bare apps, bare of them. Oh, my mental health, I need to go to Brixton to cook. I make final Young Chef of the Year, Google my name. Within like 2.5 weeks, man was out of there. Got to Brixton, and then there's a thing called a job fair. So it's like you go there and they offer all these different like jobs like cleaning or barber or chef or paint and decorating, scaffolding, all the different type of jobs. So I just said to my man, I said, you know what, bro, I don't even want to chat too much. Google my name and you'll see what I go on.
I respect it so highly.
Within 2 days, bro, I had a job in the kitchen, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, and then I spent majority of my time there. So I spent like maybe altogether 18 months in Brixton. No, a bit less than that, maybe like 16 months in Brixton.
Right.
But cooking, yeah. So it was like, and I was the lead chef there, innit? Because man's actually a chef. So obviously, and where it's not any random person speaking to you, we can relate. So imagine you're an inmate, I'm an inmate, and I'm saying, bro, like do it like this. We can relate because I'm not trying to just bad you up. I'm trying to advise you because it will actually make you better as a chef. And yeah, it was a serious little program because it's like 86% of people that leave the clink reform, don't end up back in jail, bro.
Interesting.
That is actually sick. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So an aspiration of mine is once I get to the position I want to get to, I want to target the prison system and take all these people who don't really know what they want to do but want to get off obviously shelling drugs or whatever
Right.
you're doing, and take them on board.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I love that, bro. I love that. Rehabilitation vibes as well. We was talking
Yeah, bro.
about
'Cause
that
you know,
a little
you
bit
see in the
before.
kitchen, it's just like as long as you're not a nonce or that type of fuckery there, you can get a job in the kitchen, bro.
So Mason Greenwood has to stay at Man United, otherwise there's no jobs in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen already, yeah. He's in the kitchen already, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So that obviously that helped you stay away from some of the fuckery in prison and inside and that, right?
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah, here and there, innit? Like, but so yeah, it was while I was in Brixton. But remember, I went bare jails. I went Belmarsh, I went Brixton, I went Rochester,
Yeah.
I went Ford. I went to Brixton twice.
Okay.
So altogether, I did 5 different locations.
So if you had a prison passport, your thing's stamped up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
ready,
it's a
man.
bit.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's a bit.
I'm ready, man.
That's
But you know,
fair.
but the thing that benefited, man, was the fact that man's from Peckham. I'm in the jail in Brixton, and 2, I'm the chef, bro.
You're not going to piss off the chef.
That's the pattern.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the pattern.
Everyone wants to eat.
I'm the pattern.
Trying to
Like
get
you
some.
want,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everyone's just on me. So I'm just cutting through. I didn't
Well,
even-
did you whip up a certain different thing for certain man on the vibe of, listen, don't worry, brother, if you give me an extra.
No, do you know what it was? It was more like, raw, like if you're the man, man's gonna bring stuff back to the wing, bro.
Man's gonna season it more.
Yeah. So man's bringing, man,
You know, like seasoning is not. I can't imagine it's like.
yeah, so like in
you getting it
Belmarsh,
on tap,
in Belmarsh, you can't buy seasonings off the canteen sheet.
right?
You can't. It's physically impossible. So as soon as I got this job in Belmarsh, man are on me. Man ain't even talking to me before. But now you hear that I've got a job in the kitchen. Oh, brother.
He's the
Why
plug
go
for
on,
the
Ak?
seasoning.
Yeah, bro. Man's charging, man. Like, bro, you want seasonings?
Yeah, I got that.
That's like gold, bro.
Yeah, I
serious.
hear that. Yeah.
What? Bro, imagine you can't
crazy.
season up your food, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
Like the thing that's most vital in your life to make you even survive. You can't even enhance that.
That's how I'm a cunt. When my dad went in prison, he was talking about, oh, I can't even get Snickers. I said, you should have thought about that before you were in prison.
Yeah, but yeah, seasoning. When you have food that's not seasoned, you take that shit for granted.
But I'm telling you, bro, it's a serious little thing, bro. So it's just like I was always just cutting through in jail because man's the chef,
Yeah,
and on
yeah.
top of it, there's bare man in here from Peck. So man just laughing. Man didn't even have an argument in jail, bro.
Man
You're
didn't even have
really
an
cutting
argument.
through.
Bro, I didn't even have an argument, bro.
Yeah.
I need to argue with no one.
Even Spectre had an argument in the kitchen.
Like 2 years and a bit, bro. Man, they have one argument, bro.
That is real
I
nice.
don't need to argue with no one. Why need to argue with you?
But I hear that.
I can intellectually talk you down.
Yeah, right. There's power in that as well.
Do you get
to be
it?
fair. Yeah. Sometimes some of the reasons why certain men do get there anyway is because that articulation level is just not even there anyway.
Yeah,
sometimes.
That's what it was. And you know,
So you just get frustrated. Like sometimes you just get frustrated and you just, you know what, you just say, fuck it, bro. If you're not going to, I'm trying to explain this so simply. If you're not going to get it, I can't even have that. I'm just going to just do what I need to do.
Yeah. So it was just like, raw, like, I needed the jail experience to pattern up though.
Yeah.
Because if I never would have went jail, I'd have never patterned up. I'd always been on a dodgy dealings. You know what I mean? Always like backdoor thing. Like, it's just, so it was like, that jail experience really woke me up to what I wanted to do in my life, because it gave me the kick up the arse to start doing the social media thing. Because before that, I was thinking about doing this from like 014, bro.
But you didn't really want to do it because...
Because my thing is, I
What's your
didn't want...
socials?
Natty can cook.
Put that on the screen quickly. Let's go to your socials. Natty can cook.
So
I can tell why you didn't want to do it in 014 though, because bare man were not really on it.
Bro, I just didn't want to look wazzy.
I know, bare man were like...
And at the period in time, man was like 19, 20, like everyone's like, it's just like, how can I do this to a level that I want to do it and not look like a dickhead? So obviously when I'm in jail, I'm coming back to the wing after working, I'm on my mash, I'm seeing everyone cooking videos, TikTok, this, that. I'm saying, bro,
I can do that.
I'm saying, brother, man can do this, bro.
Yeah.
Man can do this. Like, and on top of it, there's no black chefs. Like, obviously you got Big Zoo, but I'm talking about for refinement. Like, there's no black young chefs doing it, bro.
To be honest with you, do you know what you realise by not doing something? That's when you look like an idiot.
Why did you say that?
Doing it because he was contemplating. Sorry, he shouldn't say that. Natty was contemplating whether he should do it or not, out of fear of what he would look like on social media.
Yeah.
But I always say to my friends, by not doing anything, you look like an idiot. To me,
Yeah, I hear
100%,
you.
bro.
static. I'm not gonna do nothing. The fear element, the competition, all of that. Nah, man, get in there, man.
And that's what also made it was more like raw. Like, I've come out of jail, I've just missed 3 birthdays. I have to pattern up, bro.
Yeah.
After pattern
You
up,
spent
like-
a sizable amount of time in jail, to be fair.
You missed
Is
3
it underscore?
birthdays,
3
bro.
birthdays, bro.
What-
So,
what
so
is- It's NATTY. Oh, underscore at the end.
yeah, so like,
cool.
I knew that raw, like, this is everything or nothing for me, bro. I know that I'm not going back to shotting drugs again. Like, I'm actually a normal dude.
Yeah.
So it was like, raw, like, how can, this is it. Like, I've got my goal of where I want to get to. And then I just came out and then I started doing it. I started recording last February. I was driving down to Luton every weekend to go and record at my brethren's house. Then from there, bro, I just started to I got a social media manager and she was editing and the videos come out, Chris. And
Yeah, they look, even just looking at the, like...
It's proper things,
yeah,
innit,
it just
Jax?
looks proper. It looks proper. So
'Cause
where were you doing this?
This is at my family house.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So then, like, have you, like, what are you doing at the moment? Are you like...
So right now, right now the aim is obviously I'm gonna start YouTube in the next like couple weeks and whatnot. Then ideally the aim is to get a TV show, bro.
Cold.
Then once I've got a TV show,
Is that an event? What's this?
so I throw events as well. So I've done 2 events. So I threw in my first event on my 1-year anniversary of coming out of jail.
Okay, sick.
And that was for 80 people, £100 a ticket, 6 course tasting menu.
Cold.
Then my next event,
Sponsored by Ray and Nephew as well.
yeah, that's my next event. So I did a brunch for, I think it was 97 people, 4 courses, after party, gal, everything. You know.
Strong.
I was proper
When's the
meant to
next
come.
one?
Wait, why's that coming? Wait, what?
You just didn't.
When's the
perform,
next
bro.
one?
I'm trying to do on my year anniversary of starting making content. So April the 1st.
I'm there. And I'm paying. Don't do none of that.
Yeah, of course. you have to pay.
Let me just do what I want to do. Yeah? But I'm coming.
Yeah.
Do you know what's so sick? Yeah, I spoke to Natty at
Bro, well done, bro.
Proper,
Like,
innit?
Well
At
done,
Bay
man.
Agency.
So, like, obviously, you've tapped into the thing that you're good at, and obviously, you know, we go through them periods where sometimes life can derail us a bit. You get what I'm saying? But that's not the part that necessarily has to define you for the rest of your life. You get what I'm
100%,
saying? It's
bro.
just a part. It's a chapter in the book, and also, I mean, as unfortunate as it is, it does kind of give the chapter in the book a nice little sprucey element to it.
Bro,
Do
the
you get what I'm saying?
Bro,
100%.
bro, the story is.
It's such a character building thing.
Of course it is, bro. And you know what it is? And as I say to everyone, I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that to pattern up. Like I educated myself. I did a finance and economics course while I was in there, on top of cooking. Like I needed that to really understand who I was as a person. You feel me? And understand that the decisions that I've made that have put me in this place. And I couldn't be mad at no one because at the end of the day, I knew what I was doing when I was picking up that pack.
Yeah, strong. I hear that.
You know what I mean? So all the time one time I'm speaking to my mum, and she's like, "Raw, like you just go with things. Like you're not upset about nothing." I said, "Mum, why am I gonna be upset? I can't be upset about no one else. And me being sour and depressed and whatnot, that's only gonna rub off for my cellmate."
Strong.
Next thing you know, he's now sour. We're both sitting in a room where there's mad tension. For why? Because I've just come with this bad energy. It don't make sense, bro. Get on with your time, educate yourself, do things, train, bro, and just pattern up.
Strong.
I was saying like when I made Bamba agency, I never would have even known.
Yeah, because
about anything, because you were just bare cool. I was with Chairman. Chairman's obviously a madman. He just
because he asked me for
Just for
Rizla.
people
Yeah,
who don't
Chairman
know.
asked you for Rizla.
Chairman's poet's brethren.
Yeah.
So
Because that's how we even patterned up. Because he's outside, we're outside, and he's been like, "Bro, you got Rizla." And I saw you. I said, "Bro, what going act?" I said, "Fam, you don't know me, but bro, man makes the wickedest food. Check out my thing."
And
Yeah.
But what I like is I was like, yeah, cool, man, no problem. I'm always gonna, when everyone does it to me, believe me, I check everyone's stuff. But it's what you said when you saw it. It's the presentation. It's all of that. It's an easy sell for me. For me to say, Natty, come here, or Natty, go and. I know when you present whatever you present, the way you presented it to me, it will have the similar effect. So someone like yourself, will like, just put him as much places as possible.
What's
you know
your
what I'm saying?
What's your speciality?
So I'm trying to do this refined Caribbean thing because I feel like that's the niche.
Right.
It's like bringing food that's from our culture and refining it.
Right. Okay.
That's the fusion. It's just like because there's Michelin star African restaurants, Michelin star Indian restaurants,
Facts.
Michelin star Chinese, but there's no West Indian.
There isn't one. I do you know what? It's good. Like I've been to Stork a few times, yeah, which is in
How was
Mayfair.
that
I love the
experience?
fact that I love yeah, Stork's good actually. I actually enjoy Stork. I think
The guy sold their shares, isn't it?
did he? Ain't Jordan Sancho got something to do with that as well though?
I don't know. I just know the guys.
The food is actually good though. I mean, I actually really enjoy Stork, and I love the fact that you have a restaurant like that in Mayfair.
got
As a
Italian owners
Jamaican
now,
though, I would love to see.
It's got Italian owners now, something like that.
How is
Is
it?
it?
Yeah?
Mixed
Is that
up.
facts?
I went past it yesterday and we had a little conversation.
Alright, cool. Well, either way, I would like to see I'd love to see a Caribbean one of that there. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know, bro.
Like, in
So,
a place.
so that's the aim essentially. So once, obviously not for now, because see the stressings of me being the head chef in my own kitchen. It's long, bro. I won't be able to. No, bro. I'm keeping it a buck.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it a buck, bro. Like you have no life. Man's obsessive, not obsessive, but it's just like this is my thing. So it's like I know how I'd be. So it's like, bro, I'm not leaving that kitchen. I'm there all day, all night, working. So it's just like I'm not gonna be able to do anything else except that. So I want to get a bit bigger, do whatever I'm doing, then get the restaurant, and then push for the whatever I'm trying to push for.
That will come, bro. That will come.
I'm with Chuckie though. I
100%.
can't lie. A restaurant in Mayfair. Anyhow, I came out of, I don't know, the Ralph Lauren store, New Bond Street, and just turned left and just saw a West Indian shop in Mayfair. You've gone. I'll be there every single day. Shout out Joyce's in Central London as well. I would 100% be there.
We got to wrap up, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We got to wrap up, but I just want to one thing quickly, yeah. Yeah, has there ever been a time where you flipping met a girl or whatever? Now, obviously told her what you do and whatnot, but she's still not really she's still not rating the vibe and that. And then you've whipped up something, and then it's moist in the brief. What? Like, tell me that experience.
But
What?
You know what it is? I haven't really cooked for that many gal, you know.
Serious?
And do you know what it is? Do you know what it is though? It's because for me to cook for you, I've got to be really invested within you.
Okay, and you ain't got one of them. You ain't had that.
Yeah, I can count on one hand,
Serious?
On granny, on my granny's, I can count on one hand. Like I don't really cook for gal because it's just like raw. I'm actually putting my love into this, so it means that you've got to be something special to me for me to cook for you.
I hear that. What? I'm not even a young Brecky.
But Brecky's different. But I mean, if I'm actually going out my way and I'm actually going to create a dish and I'm going to sit there and make sure that everything's coming and it's coming out like super refined, super sexy. I know that everything's
Yeah, I hear
love.
that. Yeah.
It's just like
It's got to be a special thing.
you've
for
got to, you know what I mean. So I can actually count on one hand. So I don't really cook for the gal, you know.
Do you know what you got to do, Natty? Basically, I convinced myself I love this girl for a weekend.
Yeah.
And then I will do everything for her. And then by the time Monday, she can go back to whoever she was doing.
It's called the girlfriend experience. I call it the
swear.
GFE.
I call it
The
the
GFE?
weekend.
Yeah, I call it the GFE.
I hear that.
Yeah, the girlfriend
You
experience.
need a weekend. Just a weekend away.
And then it's gone.
I'm a great weekend.
I'm a. Yeah, I
I
hear
have a
that.
fantastic. Like, you will be like, wow.
I'm a great night. Like,
My brother, you know. I'm trying to go
I'm
past
that.
there.
Yeah, I'm that as well. But I'm like,
I want to go for dinner.
I'm a great
I could
night.
do the
I'm a
proper
great night.
relationship thing, but you know what? I'm definitely down for the flipping the great night kind of vibe. Like tonight, I'm your hubby. Forget about everything.
Everything else.
Today,
everything.
I'm your boyfriend.
Forget everything.
No. Hear what?
I'm your
Today,
husband.
no, as we're there. Today, I'm your husband.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
You
it.
understand what I'm
That's
saying? We
it.
love each
You my
other
baby
today.
tonight. You
To
my
bits.
tonight.
Yeah,
You my
come
baby.
on, G.
Everyone.
We got.
Why?
We
Can I tell you one howler though?
got. Yeah. Oh,
Very
the howler.
quickly.
Sorry, one howler.
One howler and I'm gonna go.
Yeah, just one howler.
Tell them I'm sorry. I love
We
them.
got 4 minutes anyway.
4 minutes, brother. This howler, it stinks. I can find it. I have to do this one. I couldn't believe this happened. Yes.
Go.
Everyone, we know how much I love Sweden, right?
Go.
We know how much I love Sweden. My children live there. But in 1970, they done the biggest howler ever. North Korea ordered 1,000 Volvo cars from the country Sweden, but didn't bother sending them an invoice. These times, they still sent the cars. It is the biggest car heist to this day. North Korea stole 1,000 Volvos
What?
from Sweden. Sweden, that howler. I know I can't go into a shop, purchase something without paying, and walk off and just carry on in my life. They done 1,000 Volvos.
And when was that? In the 70s.
It looked like Stanford Hill. This is mad.
Do you know what it is? They thought they was just good for the bread because of whatever it is that they got. They just thought, you know what, yeah, man, like you lot will be good for it.
I trust
These
man.
man said, yeah, exactly. And then
trust
they
him.
said, you know what, yeah, trust me. They took the
trust
thing
me,
and then they said what? Then they said, you know what? What? Oh yeah, I've taken them. What? I've taken them. You know what we've got with the new like what? What?
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What? We've got them now. Just pattern up in the future, innit? Like next time when I come there, charge man on the day.
On the
If not,
day.
I'm gonna do what I'm doing.
Skudos.
In
Yeah.
2023, North Korea on crud. Sweden got 16-year-olds talking about weather and stuff. It stinks. But yeah, that's my howler.
Brother, love for coming though, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it, man.
thank
Good
you for-
story
thank
in
you
that as
very
well, my
much.
brother.
So long, man.
And when you do that next thing, we'll pull it on
April the
pod.
1st. April the 1st, man.
100%. Oh shit! I need to say this as well. Yeah. See, Friday the 10th of February. Let me tell you something. Friday the 10th of February. There's nothing happening in London. There's nothing. But if there was 100,000 things happening in London, this motive I'm about to tell you would still be number one. There's nothing happening anyway. But if there's 100,000 things, this is the one.
My diary.
I am doing a party, yeah, family. This time we've done a bunch throughout last year that all sold out and whatever. This time it's at Flippers. We're doing it different this year, yeah. Flippers is owned by Usher and Jimmy Iovine. It's a skating venue. You don't have to skate. Skating is not mandatory.
Can you skate, bro?
Yeah, I'm a skater.
I swear on.
Yeah, I'm a skater.
I can't, I'm big and clumsy.
But skating is not mandatory. I've got my own DJs. I've got Rachel Anson's gonna be playing as well. I've got a few other DJs. It's gonna be sick, yeah. So all you need to do is go to chuckieonline.co.uk for tickets and whatnot. As I said, Friday the 10th. Yeah, it's music vibes. You can, like, as I said, you don't have to skate. If you do want to, it's great.
We got 1 minute left.
You can play. You can go to the bar. You can vibes. You can eat food. All of that stuff. Yeah.
Chuckie, before I go,
Go.
Mason Greenwood has been included in the Premier League squad for Man United. Bye.